Have you ever caught something in your peripheral vision, just behind you, only to turn and find nothing? What if it wasn't nothing? My name is Caleb Linwood. I'm 26, and I used to work at a Best Buy in Glendale, Arizona. I say used to because after what happened, I couldn't set foot in another electronics store again. Not even to buy a charger. It started simply enough. I got hired in October to help cover the holiday rush. I was assigned to the smart home section. Video doorbells, smart locks, security cams, and facial recognition tablets. Sleek stuff. It was a chill gig. Customers were easy. The gear practically sold itself. The first week was peaceful. Bright fluorescent lights, the faint buzz of flat screens, the synthetic lemony scent of the cleaning supplies, and the hum of the store playlist looping every 45 minutes. I felt like I was finally settling in after months of unemployment. Then came the glitch. It was late, maybe 9:45 p.m., 15 minutes before close. I was reorganizing display shelves and demoing the facial recognition tablet for a curious older couple. I showed them how it detected faces, identified people from a database, and greeted them with preset messages. "Hi, Caleb," the tablet chirped with a cartoonish digital voice. The couple laughed. I laughed. Then the tablet froze. It blinked. The screen went black for a moment. Then, "Hi, Caleb," it repeated. Only now, it said it again. And again. Over and over, faster. "Hi, Caleb. Hi, Caleb. Hey, Caleb. Hey, Caleb. Hey, Caleb." I powered it off. The couple left awkwardly. I chalked it up to a software bug. The next day, I returned to the SmartTech station. The glitch was gone. Wata. Everything worked fine. Until I noticed something. The tablet kept picking up a face. Even when I was alone, I'd be restocking smart plugs, turn back to the tablet, and it would light up. "Hi, Caleb. Unknown user detected." I checked the camera feed. A faint outline hovered behind me. Tall, slender, undefined. I turned around. Nothing. The screen froze. The screen froze. I checked the logs. Facial recognition had registered 2 people. One was me. The other was unnamed, but had been tagged as employee. The photo looked wrong, like a low-resolution version of me. Face too smooth, skin too pale, and wearing my name tag. I laughed it off again. "Holiday ghosts," I muttered to myself, but it didn't stop. Night after night, the same glitch, same ghostly silhouette behind me. Sometimes, it appeared even before I clocked in. One night, I reviewed the overnight security footage. I wasn't scheduled to work. The store was closed, but the cameras showed the smart tech section powering on. One by one, the displays lit up. Then, a figure walked through the aisle, head tilted, hands at its sides, wearing my uniform. It stopped in front of the tablet, stared at it, and said, "Hi, Caleb." My voice. My exact voice. But I wasn't there. I showed the clip to my shift manager, Devin. He laughed. "Great Halloween prank. You edited that?" I hadn't. I checked the roster. No one else had clocked in. No access badges logged. But there it was. Me. But not me. It got worse. I'd be facing a customer, smiling, answering questions, and the display screen behind them would flash. "Employee detected." Every single time. Sometimes I'd feel a brush of cold air across my neck, or hear a second pair of footsteps matching mine, but no one would be there, until one night I stayed late, alone. I wanted to reset the tablet firmware, erase whatever was clinging to it. I connected it to the diagnostic laptop and loaded up the interface. A prompt appeared. "Are you sure you want to delete Caleb Linwood?" I froze. My hands started to shake. I hit no. The screen flickered. The lights dimmed. And on the mirrored glass of the tablet screen, I saw it. A figure standing behind me, just over my shoulder. Same face, same eyes. But the smile was wrong. Too wide, too deliberate. I turned, empty aisle. But the smell hit me, like hot electronics and sour breath. Then the tablet chirped again. "Hi, Caleb." And it laughed. Not a digital sound. My laugh. I quit that night. Deleted the timecard system app. Wiped my employee email. Tried to go dark. But last week, a package showed up at my apartment. No return address. Inside, a new facial recognition tablet. Already set up. Plugged in on its own. The screen read, "Hi Caleb, you have one missed shift." And from the hallway mirror, I watched myself walk by. Still in uniform. Still smiling. Have you ever seen a TV screen flicker like it was blinking? My name is Jerome J.D. Delaney, 41. I've worked night shifts all my life. Janitorial gigs mostly. My latest was at the Best Buy off 47th and Halsted in Chicago. Good people, clean space, quiet hours. I liked the rhythm of it. Empty aisles, hum of the fridges, distant echo of HVAC through the vents. You learn to enjoy the silence after a while, just you and the machines. My shift ran 11 p.m. to 6:30 a.m. I'd listen to old soul tracks on my earbuds while sweeping, mopping, wiping fingerprints off screen displays. And then I noticed the wall, the TV wall. There were 24 televisions in perfect grid alignment, most tuned to store promos or cable news. But one, third row down, second from the left, started acting funny. It played footage I didn't recognize. Not news, not promos, not games, just people staring. Sometimes smiling, sometimes crying, sometimes nothing at all. At first, I thought it was a demo loop from a surveillance company or a social experiment vid-queued in error, but no one else had programmed it. I checked the serial number. That TV wasn't even in inventory. Didn't exist. I told the overnight manager, Paula. She rolled her eyes. "You get used to the glitchy ones. Just unplug it." I did. The next night, it was back on. Footage looping again. Except this time, one of the people in the TV was me. Wearing the same hoodie, same gloves, same cleaning belt. Standing in the same aisle. But I wasn't standing still. I was staring into the camera. Then I lifted my hand and waved. I didn't wave, but he did. The JD in the TV wall. The real me? I dropped my mop and backed away. Cold sweat on my neck, my earbuds cut out. Static hissed in both ears like a whisper. "Keep watching." I left early, told Paula I was sick. Next day, I brought my phone. Filmed it. On camera playback. Nothing. Just static. But in person, the figure returned. Waving again. Smiling. Then pointing. Over my shoulder. I turned. Aisle empty. But the lights overhead began to flicker. And I swear, the air around me buzzed. Like pressure building up behind invisible walls. I unplugged the entire TV wall unit. Pulled every power strip. Dark. Silence. Until the humming started again. Then one screen flickered to life. The same screen. Now it was showing footage of me cleaning the store. In reverse. I was scrubbing, walking, blinking, backward. Then the figure stepped into frame. Not me this time. Something taller, like my shadow stretched wrong. It leaned close to the screen. and whispered something I couldn't hear, but I felt it. Like the words crawled into my head. That night, I dreamed in static. Every screen in the store, flashing, all of them. Same message, let me out. I asked Paula if they'd ever had strange incidents with the wall units. She stiffened. You ever hear of Harold Brinkley? I shook my head. Worked here 5 years ago. Night cleaner. Just like you. Quit without a word. Left his name badge behind. Only thing is, we never hired a replacement. Yet the store's always spotless in the morning. I checked the footage from last Tuesday. Sure enough, around 3 a.m., someone was mopping the store. Same hoodie. Same gloves. But it wasn't me. Me did. I wasn't even there that night. I was home. Sick. In bed. That morning, I got a text from an unknown number. It was a photo of the TV wall. All screens black, except one. Middle screen. Showing me asleep in bed. And something standing next to me, smiling, holding a mop.